Hello, everyone of the sign of Cancer. I am here today because we are going to be discussing the May and the month of May. The first thing we're going to be discussing is the Pluto retrograde. It's going to start on May 4th and it will continue till October 12th. So there's a strong influence that we will have on during that time. I usually like to call Pluto, especially when he's in retrograde, the dad with the belt where everybody runs to avoid getting hit, right? So it's whipping things into place and putting everything where they're supposed to be. Um, Getting you in the straight and narrow. The second thing that we're going to be looking at is the full moon in the 12th in the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio has to do with other people's money, other people's resources, and other people's influences on your life. Okay, very much strongly in economics. But that moon also has a Mercury in Taurus, and it literally is a stern talk, stern direction, and stern influence through connections. And then we have a square in Pluto and Aquarius. I strongly believe that this energy of this moon is strongly linked to an attack. Energetically, it feels like an energetic attack. I would recommend using, if you do rituals during moon times, not to use this energy to attack, or not to use this energy to manifest anything. I would actually use it for protection. So I feel like the best offense is a great defense. If you start defending yourself and plan for this potential attack, remember that the energy of the moon influences 3 days before and 3 days after. So, and then I'm hearing 45 is super important. So remember that too. I don't know for who that is. 45, it's important. Um, then we have the energy of the new moon on the 26th. It's in the sign of Gemini, and Mercury will be in Gemini. That's a strong communication, strong networking, strong energies of like back and forth. And besides that, we have a sextile in Neptune and Aries. Literally, I feel like there's going to be strong connections with people that are like minded, spiritual connections between people, spiritual connections between you and your higher self. This day would be amazing for you to manifest what it is that you would like in your future. This day would be amazing for you to give offerings to in the beings that you work with. Day would be amazing for you to connect to your higher self and to connect to the beings of life that are all around you. So it's a very strong day. Starting off, we're going to look at the Pluto retrograde. And I'm just going to take out a couple of charms. What is this? Dirt? Oh, it's a ritual that I have on there. Um, so this is interesting because it forms a box. Oh, I'm not sure if you can see it. Let's see. Right there. Right there, you can see it. It forms a square. So I am seeing this energy of a square happening for you. The first thing that I'm seeing in the square is an angel. So you have strong angel protection for the month of May and also during this time of the Pluto retrograde. The secondly thing that we have is the love swans, where they're like together and creating a heart. So cute. So it's not only a protection for you, but a protection for your loved ones. Now, down here is interesting because the first thing we have is the sign of Leo. The second thing we have is the sign of Capricorn. And the third thing we have is a gold peace sign. Let me do this. So, um, in the top, I'm seeing the protection. In the center, I'm seeing spiritual peace. So this tells me your angels are going to keep you in spiritual peace, right? You're going to be safe, secure, and spiritual well during this month of May. But I do feel two energies that are going to, I want to say, attack would be the energies of Leo and the energies of Capricorn. The energies of Leo is a lion, which tells me it's the strength card. And that means that you're going to have to tame your inner ego, because you will feel angry, you will feel explosive, and you will want to react. The second thing is the energy of Capricorn, which is linked to the energy of the devil, which is talking about the energy of restrictions and limitations, things that are going to try to bind you. So you're going to be very aggressive, like a lion being caged, because of the fact that you're going to feel like something is trying to oppress you, limit you, restrict you. And here you're being strongly protected, but not only you, but your family. Okay, so let's see about this full moon. Okay, so the full moon, we have the Emperor card in reverse. The Emperor card in reverse is literally an oppressive tyrant energy. I do feel very strongly protect yourself. There is a tyrannical negative influence that is trying to like really negatively influence your life. Is all I kept hearing is negative influence, negative influence. Okay. Um, so using that energy to protect yourself would be good. And then the 26th, the new moon, we have two cards. The first thing we have is the Two of Water, and all I could think of is the energy of Gemini. And then we have the Death card. So this is talking about an agreement, a contract, like a connection that you have with a second person or a second group or affiliation. This can be job, this can be loved, blah, 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 whole mess of stuff. There's a death energy to it. So something that is ending. I also heard Gemini, so I'm feeling two-face, which is the energy of somebody that has that flip-flop energy. One day they're good, one day they're bad. One day they're good, one day they're bad. There's an ending to that ending to that energy. In the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. And for me, especially this one, because it's a stag, I feel very strongly that is feeling very wise as to the next actions and the next steps you're going to be taking for the month of May and going forward. So I am seeing the death of a tyrannical energy by the end of May for you, my Cancers. A death of a connection. But there is, you're going to feel the oppression of it the beginning of the month. So that being said, I feel like the angel cards for you. We're going to go through the 4 weeks of May. So 3 cards for every week. First week. First week, I can tell you very strong spiritual connection. So we have the Queen of Wands, and it says the hidden God, divine powers, guardian against mental problems. And literally, the Queen of Wands is strong willed, strong, like action, strong, whatever. But it's because you're being spiritually protected. Okay. It's like you're being shielded by God. The second thing we have is the Moon card, which is Gabriel. God is my strength. It says divine revelations, revealing messages, how it has the power to destroy. The Moon card is this energy that I'm telling you, the 12, very negatively influencing a lot of people. Right here is your angels are protecting you from something that's trying to destroy you. I strongly believe that you guys should do some kind of ritual protection. Then we have the King of Cups, and this says, God seeing everything, and it says, restitution, find stolen objects, and discover the persons responsible. See, this is what I'm telling you. God is not only protecting you, okay, but they're revealing to you what you're supposed to be protected from, which is this tyrannical emperor energy in reverse. And so this is the energy of the King of Cups, and I feel like it's a gift that you're being gifted, of like a download, a strong download of the people that you should really watch out for and you should really block out, and the actions that you should take to continue to create this protection from you. Because Gabriel is the angel of the message. He's the one that kind of told Mary that she was going to have a kid, and he's always the guy that shows up in all the Bible about like giving messages of this is going to happen, this is going to happen, prepare for this, prepare for this other thing. So it's messages, it's downloads, it's clarity about what you should guard yourself from. Okay. Second week. Wow. Then we have the Hermit card, and the Hermit is going within. And here it says, Word of God creating all, alchemy and transformations, rules over natural events, helps the spiritual progress. Literally, is talking about the fact that you're going to be given insight as to what you have to do to create balance in your life, to create a positive outcome, to change negative into a positive. The second thing that comes out is the Seven of Pentacles, and it's the living God. It says discernment, general prosperity, the deliverance of prisoners. And the Seven of Pentacles is talking about your investments that you have put into your life, like the things you invest in, the protection you do, the things that you do to grow, to expand, to evolve, to move forward, all these things are paying off, and they're all being protected. All your investments are being protected. All the gardens that you have planted are being protected. All the ideas that you're moving towards are being protected, because you're getting insight as to how to protect them. Then we have the Two of Swords, and this says, God, Lord of all virtues, breaking the cycle, lifting up, oppressing, opposing energies, and bringing victory. And this is what I'm seeing. It's like this energy of blocking the negative influences. I mean, the entirety of this energy right now for these first 2 weeks, and with the energy of Pluto, it's blocking the opposition, blocking the tyrannical emperor energy, blocking the things that are holding you back, blocking the things that are trying to restrict your growth and your expansion. Third week. That was crazy. You saw it came on top of me. So this one's the first one, and it's the Ten of Pentacles. The honorable God, inner and outer work, helps one keep their jobs and protects against disasters. And here, the Ten of Pentacles is the energy of your investments lasting you a long time. That Seven of Pentacles energy continuing to multiply, to advance, to continue to bring you blessings and growth and expansion. Then we have the Four of Wands. It says, God the Savior. Rectification, and it says helps one live in peace with everyone. The Four of Wands is talking about a strong foundation. It's a protected foundation. It's also the 1111 card, which is the energy of commencement, moving forward, expanding. And then the third card that comes out is the World card in reverse, and it says, God, the source of wisdom, fountain of wisdom, gives a sex and ventures. This is talking of an ending of a cycle. Oh, no. No, no, no. This does not talk about an ending of a cycle. The World card in reverse feels like the energy of um, a karmic cycle continuing, actually. No, 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 no. They said the ending of a cycle. The breaking of a pattern. This goes back to this energy of the Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is that this tyrannical emperor energy has been a negative cycle in your life. It's like every single time you try to progress forward, this cycle starts, it kind of like triggers it, and then it sabotages you. And that's what's breaking out of you. This karmic wheel is breaking. Um, because I'm seeing you alchemize it. See, this is when the energy gets weird, because the way that I normally read the cards doesn't feel like what they're telling me right now. What they're telling me right now is the energy that you've been cut in a rat race, like a hamster wheel, and you keep running and running and running, but you stop in the same spot, because there has been energies working against you, limiting you, restricting you, taking things away from you, putting obstacles where there shouldn't be obstacles. And what I'm seeing is removing yourself from the rat race, because you're finally being liberated, delivered from evil. Because I'm hearing God deliver us from evil. This is why I use seldom the angel cards, because they have a tendency of bringing forth a lot of religious stuff, and people sometimes don't like it, even though I do. We have the Four of Pentacles, and he goes, God liberating the oppressed. You see, this is what I'm talking about. And it says, self-atonement cures mental illness, delivers us from evil, from persecution. Do you see? Like the angel catching the bad guy. I'm God deliver us from evil is what I'm hearing here. And then we have the Five of Wands, God listening in concealment. Um, Politics and ambitions wins judgments and protects all those who seek the truth. And the Five of Wands here feels like fighting back. Like this feels like God fighting back, and it creates a Tower card, which is Archangel Uriel, my favorite. And it's the fire of God. It says, disruption warns the disaster, aims in transformation. It's like breaking the foundation that whoever this is has been creating to limit you, breaking it the hell down so you can finally receive what was meant for you. Then we have the Ace of Wands, the patient God, and it says fertility, multiplication, protection against disaster, helps one to be patient. And I feel like the reason why you're being able to create this expansion, why this surge of um, fertility is walking into your life, is because of the fact that you've been patient. You've been patiently waiting for this destruction of this connection. Because the Two of Cups feels like there has been like a bond between two people that has actually created destruction in your life. And as this covenant is being severed, this negative influence will finally leave you. And then we have the Eight of Wands, and this is the great and exalted God, and says grandeur. So growth, expansion, like an explosion, and making one passionate towards God. And it's like, I feel like this is like, thank you, God, you have delivered me from evil. And it feels very strongly like this energy where, like, I know this sounds very, I mean, this is going to sound very foul for somebody, okay? But I don't care, because this is what they're showing me, okay? It's kind of like I see, this is crazy, like a male reproductive organ shooting out like a whole mess of semen, and then them swimming and just fertilizing a whole mess of eggs. That's what they keep showing me. And so that's what I'm feeling here. Like this covenant breaking and coming to an end breaks the negative influence of a tyrannical energy in your life, which then frees you for a long time. And here in the bottom of the deck, we have, sorry, my battery died. But in the bottom of the deck, we had this energy of the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords here, it says, the quickly forgiving God, love and submission, cursed, I mean, cures illness, influence, partners love, gives a long life. And I feel like it's an end to your sadness, because right after it we have the Ace of Swords, and it says God above all names elevated, and it says affinity and friendships, obtaining a friendship for of anyone. And Four of Swords is putting something to rest. And then we followed with the Sun card, which is literally rejoicing because of clarity. Literally, I feel like there was a connection here. I don't know if it was with you or with somebody that you're connected to that was creating negative influences in your happiness, in your life, in your expansion. And what I'm seeing here is a liberation of this oppressive energy, because finally the covenant, the two, I just keep hearing the covenant, so the agreement, the covenant, the entanglement, whatever you want to call it, of these individuals comes to a death, an end. And that death creates the possibility of a new life for you. Somebody finally broke free of a negative habit, pattern, person, place, or thing. And that's the best thing that could ever happen to you. All right. I hope this helps you, and we'll see you the next time.